All right, I'm coming to you hot and right away today. Hot and right away. Almost right away. I was having a conversation with my trainer this morning. Shouts out Daniel, legend. Love the dude. Legend, for real. Guys helped me tremendously. I can't even begin to tell you. Anyhow, what we were talking about this morning, basically this message is know thyself. What we were talking about this morning is he was like, man, I got to a point in my life where, it's funny, I was just talking about advice, I think, on one of the last videos. But anyway, he's like, I got to a point in my life where I was like, I got to start doing what I feel in here and stop, taking so much advice and asking for advice and this and that. Because people are going to tell you, oftentimes, you got to consider the source. People are going to give you advice from their standpoint and their perspective and their vantage point in life, where they see things. So it might not always be in your best interest. I don't know. There are certain people in your life that probably do have your best interests, and I'm not trying to be cynical or negative and say people are being malicious, but I think you have to consider the source, but more importantly, know thyself. Go within. I was just thinking about it after this conversation I had with him and thinking about myself with regards to just my proclivities concerning, I guess, being on or off. I don't have a volume switch. Okay? I'm either all the way on or all the way off. And that's me. And I know that about myself. And that's it. And so I kind of have to tailor my life around that because that's how I thrive. I don't thrive if I'm trying to play this middle of the road thing and people have told me, have moderation. I don't moderate. I don't. It's not me. It probably never will be. It's just, it's not in me. I don't really have an ounce of chill. I don't have any chill. There's no chill about me. And that's okay. That's me. So, but I've learned how to work with that and use it to my advantage. For example, I was just thinking, okay, if there's a spectrum, I always talk about spectrums with everything, but say there's a spectrum on one side, on the left side, you've got self-destruction and basically withering away and not doing anything with my life, right? And on the other side of the spectrum, you have absolute success. There's no option for me. I am not a middle of the road kind of cat. I cannot do it. I've tried, I cannot do it. I cannot live in the middle of the road. So for me, I'm full bore and it's how I live best. I don't live well trying to moderate. And people have told me, what do you do for fun? You know what? Most of the things that other people think are fun are not fun for me. And that's okay. I've accepted that. I don't care. Okay? Work and developing myself and doing these sort of things are what is fun for me. The gym is fun for me. Working out is fun for me. Eating healthy is fun for me. Reading is fun for me. Studying is fun for me. Going on YouTube and learning about my trade is fun for me. Watching Netflix is absolute torture for me. And that's okay. There's some movies I like to watch, but I'm not really into conventional leisure. I'm just not. It's not me. And I've had to accept that and go, it's just not you. So again, I go back to that point of resonance. What resonates with you? Do what resonates with you and forget the rest. Screw it. Gosh, life is long, hopefully, right? We don't know. It's are you going to live true to who you are? That's what Cedo Way is all about. And again, this is what's true for me. This is what works for me. It might not be what works for you. Probably isn't. Who knows? Find what works for you. Know thyself. Forget about what Tom, Dick, and Harry are saying about what the hell you should be doing. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Put your blinders on. I mean, just live true to who you feel you are in your heart and what resonates with you, and forget all the noise. God, everyone has always got something to say, but it's like, okay, doesn't work for me. And I think that noise is always there. It's just whether or not you pay attention to it and let it get to you. I used to take it kind of more to heart and go, oh, well, maybe I should. Forget it. You know who you are. Listen to your higher self. Listen to your essence. Listen to your spirit. Go within. Don't live outer directed and paying attention to what other people have to say about what the hell you're doing. It doesn't matter. You know it's morbid? Potentially, or a lot of people say, oh, it's so morbid. Okay. When you're at the end, and you're on your deathbed, is it going to matter what any of those people said about what they thought you should be doing? No. You come into this world alone and you leave alone. Stay true to who you are. Much love.